You're just back with another video, and I just am bored. So I see there's this news going around that Hasbro is planning on pretty much rebooting Power Rangers and not using the 2017 cast. It's kind of unfortunate because I kind of liked the 2017 Power Rangers. Yeah, it had some issues, but I feel like they could have improved in a sequel, and I thought they were setting something up, with the Green Ranger. That's what I was mostly looking forward to in the sequel. But I kind of want to just give you my thoughts on what they should do with this reboot. Whenever this comes out, there's no set date. But before I get into that, I want you guys to hit that like button. Follow me on Twitter at PerpMinded and hit that sub button if you're new. So let's get right into this, shall we? So, I think what they should do with this reboot is really set the tone. Set a tone where, it's different from the 2017 movie. You can kind of go with a more mature style, like have characters die, because that will also be kind of true to the actual series, where certain people become different rangers. Not everybody is a ranger, like the same ranger, pretty much. Like you could just swap in and out of characters without having to restart. You could just keep going like that. I would say start with a trilogy. Let's start with let's introduce the Green Ranger right off the rip, or just introduce Rita in the first movie. Don't make her a ranger. Just go more with like the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Stick to that a little bit more. Introduce Zed, but do the evil Green Ranger and just build up his story for these three movies, and probably by the end of the third movie he gets redeemed and becomes the White Ranger or something like that, where he has to give up the Green Ranger powers or something like that. I just think there's a lot of different things that you could do with a reboot, and depending on the style, hopefully they don't go like MCU kiddie, family friendly, because we don't need that. We already have that for the television series. Like let's get a little bit darker, let's get a little bit grittier. Don't pander to any race, just make dope characters. Stick to the original characters. Don't go out your way just to swap sex with a character. Like, don't make Tommy a female, don't make Jason a female. Like, don't do that. Don't go out your way to do that. You don't need to do that. Just create a good script, make a dope story, and cast some dope actors. Get some up and coming actors like they did in the 2017 reboot. Get some fresh faces in there that we haven't seen, or not a lot of people have seen. Or hell, even you don't even have to. If they do this reboot, who's to say they have to be in high school? We can get away from that. I know that's a key thing for them, but we don't have to do that. We can have them just be adults. But I get that's the thing. They're teenagers with powers, with these powerful suits and whatnot. But what do you guys think in the comments below about this reboot? What could they possibly do? Do you like the idea of them just focusing on the Green Ranger for a trilogy? I think that would be a really good idea. I don't really think you need to go too crazy with the first few films. Lock down this trilogy first, and then they'll go crazy, like introduce like the Zeo Rangers, Power Rangers from Outer Space, Turbo, or just pick from the really good ones and build on that lore. But that's pretty much my thoughts on this reboot. I don't know when it's coming out. Maybe they have plans for it to release within 2 to 3 years from now. But I'll keep y'all up to date with that. Just hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let me know what you think in the comments below. What would you do with a Power Rangers reboot? And I'll check y'all out in the next video. Peace.
When I was young, I thought that success was all I needed. That's what was going to bring the happiness. Buying my mom a house, being the fame, the accolades, having people say, yo, you are the best in the game. I thought those would be the things that would bring happiness. And then when those things came, the happiness wasn't there. And I realized why that was. There was such an attempt to achieve these things and to keep going that you lose sight of the people and the blessings that you have around.